Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call magical, special, sacred, blessed. It is your space. It is in your meditation, and it is about your life. You are safe in this space to feel whatever it is that shows up, to think that whatever it is that shows up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most, and with your belief system in place to review it. When was the last time that you reviewed your belief system? Is it possible that it is outdated? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step out of the trap of doing more stuff and getting into this space. By having done so, you are allowing your mind to become sharper and more precise, your spirit to become stronger, and your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go out of your body, out of your spirit, the questions that may have shown up, like, how does this work? Thank you for being here, by the way. Or, will this work for me because, fill the blank. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that when you took that deep breath in, you trusted that there were going to be oxygen in that air. Oxygen, essential for your life and at the reach of your nose. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what have you done or not done, what have you achieved or not, which family you come from, which culture you come from, where you at right now. The essential for your life is at your reach. Do you believe it? Because after all, in your world, in your space, everything starts by you believing in that possibility. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are totally committed to make the most of this time and from your life. That you are totally on board to get the most of this time because you are aware that whatever it is that shows up is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. And it's bringing valuable information that allows you to heal. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to a specific way or form for the message, or including to a specific message. Is that wrong? Not at all. It's not necessarily good at all. That will depend on your life, and that will depend on how you feel about that attachment. However, attachments are privilege of people that are alive. So if you have an attachment, you are alive and you are here. Right now, declare that you are totally receptive toward the message because you are aware that is the most powerful instrument for allowing you to learn, grow, and evolve. Keep in mind that the universe is infinite. Keep in mind that the universe is infinite. Infinity rules. Infinity rules. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, The amount of possibilities for the message is endless. It could show up as a small pieces or a chunk on our time together or afterwards, when you are alone or with others, when you see or listen something for the first time, or something that you have seen or listened before, and suddenly you give a new meaning. It's okay, it's perfect. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. Feel whatever it is that's showing up. Think whatever it is that is showing up. Remember, it is perfect even in the perceived imperfection that you may think it has. Check if it is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, or to your future. Check if it's putting you into despair or if it's inspiring you. If it's putting you into despair and it is attached to your future, realize that in some way or form you are looking at a future, having a rerun of the worst nightmares of the past. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. Do you feel free to lead by example? Do you feel able to lead by example? Do you perceive leading by example is important for whatever result you want, or for some things yes and for others not? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, look into your past. Which event is the strongest? One that you were conscious about the results that you wanted to harvest, or that you have had no clue about what to do at that moment? One that you perceive you lead by example and still fill the blank? Or one that you were saying one thing and doing something else? Are you looking at the moment that others you perceive they were supposed to were harvesting other results, to were conscious, and they didn't? And because of that, fill the blank. Are you seeing yourself as a victim? Are you getting mad with me? Put everything in front of you is part of the message. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, is my behavior congruent with my message? Is your behavior congruent with your message? And remember, you are more than one area of your life. Look into the different areas of your life: vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Is it possible that you are asking people to do fill the blank, but you are unwilling to do the same? Is it possible that when you interact with people that you perceive the results they harvest are different than yours, or that they are unconscious about the result that they are harvesting, or that you perceive they don't lead by example, or that they are a bad example because of fill the blank? Is it possible that you automatically close to their ideas, to their projects, to the possibility to collaborate with them? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe if you are feeling the impulse to shout at me. Hey, do you want me to work with? Fill the blank. Is it the name of a person or a kind of example that you don't want to see in your life? Is it possible that you're thinking that now I have to accept everyone in any way, in every way? This is about your life. This is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness by staying here, listening, breathing. You are achieving that. Because is it possible that you have interact with someone that you perceive was a bad example, and then you realize it was your misperception? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go anything that could be overwhelming and could take your peace away. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. Go for a moment into the future, into the different areas of your life: vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. But I can't answer all those questions. You don't have to. This is about planting some seeds in the soil of your mind. But I won't remember. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever it is more important for you, you will remember later. And if you don't remember, then it wasn't that important for you. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way or form you value the most, your willingness to be conscious about the results that you would love to have, your willingness to review the way that you are leading by example. Do you realize that it doesn't matter if you like the example that you are giving or not? You are leading by example either way. Some people will take you as an example of what to do. Others will take you as an example of what to avoid. The question is, do you want to be conscious and intentional with the way you live your life, to lead by example to those that matter for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. Going to the past. All those events that you remember, the one that is the strongest, which labels did you place on yourself because of what happened, or didn't happen? Which labels others told you that you could be or couldn't, and you believed it? Which labels is it possible that you conclude they said fill the blank, but they meant fill the blank? Maybe you are right, but maybe you are not. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see your self-image and see if right now, how do you feel with the message that is coming? Do you believe that if the message that is coming, you don't like it, then the meditation isn't working? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare, I adjust my perspective about the message. And from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. I adjust my perspective about the message. And from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. Observe whatever it is coming to you. Do you feel free to give the example that you would love or not? What do you believe is stopping you? If you are asking a question like, but will this meditation work for me because you don't know, I fill the blank. Do you realize that story that you put in the blank? You could be using it for believing that you won't get fill the blank. You could be using it to feel undeserving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare yourself as a free person. Because as your consciousness expands, the amount of options, the amount of possibilities expand. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. Look into the future. In the different areas of your life, how would you love to lead by example? Observe if you're thinking in a big strategy, in a big system, in something enormous. What if you take today a small step? How will you listen? How will you speak? From a place of love in the different areas of your life. And since this is the moment that you have, how will you start from now on to listen and to speak from a place of love? Check if thinking that listening and speaking from a place of love is a weak strategy. If you think that, you will avoid that strategy. If you think you are unable, you will avoid to that strategy. Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to lead by example. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to lead by example. What would you do next if you let love guide you? But you have no idea of what I have gone through. And you are absolutely right. I do know, though, that you are a masterpiece. You don't know me. I do know that there is only one you in this universe. Even if you have a twin, there is only one combination of your abilities, talents, knowledge, skills, perspectives, fears, and desires. That combination, that uniqueness makes you a masterpiece. So right now, declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am from a place of love. I align to go for the extraordinary. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to go for the extraordinary. How does that look like for you? Do you realize that when from a place of love, you align to go for the extraordinary, you start, consciously or not, being more congruent. Your behavior and your message. Because after all, have you realized that people pays a lot of attention to what you do? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results leading by example. But I never told you that they, fill the blank. Did they saw you sing, doing, fill the blank? Then the action speak louder than words. But how about fill the blank with whatever had happened or not in the past? Right now, you are an adult. Whatever it is that shows up that is bothering you, realize that that part of the past is still in control of your future. Are you willing to keep letting your past to dictate what you can do or not on your future? Declare yourself free from that. And see whatever it is that you are looking at as a coin. That event is a coin. A coin has two sides. You are looking at the side that you dislike, but how the other side allows you to learn, grow, and evolve the most. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that when you start to choose gratitude as your ally, the example that you are giving is a different one. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. I consciously harvest results, leading by example. Blessings.